All right. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Doctor of Funk podcast, live edition for Sign of the Times, the Deluxe edition. Thank you guys so much for subscribing on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, and elsewhere, and for tuning in live. Really appreciate it on Instagram and Facebook Live and YouTube. Hope you guys are doing great with this huge news that was announced today. Want to get your guys' opinion on it. We're going to dive right into it. Hopefully at this time, you guys were able to get some overseas crowds. Usually you guys complain about it being a little bit too late, but I am in the US and 6 p.m., 9 p.m. is a good time for here. Good to see you guys. All right. Sign of the Times. Oh, thank you, Cassandra. I don't know if you're talking about this necklace or this one, or if I should get rid of it, or both. Hello from Germany. Yes, when I said soon, I meant soon. I told you we're going to do a hit and run style, and that you guys definitely overseas would be taken care of. And of course, yes, the anniversary of Purple Rain today as well, and a few other anniversaries, including the birth of George Michael and the passing of Michael Jackson. So let's delve into it so that I can get your guys' reactions on stuff. So we're just going to go through the official press release, then go through the tracks, then we'll go through that. Cassandra, all right, the silver one. All right, maybe one day you can wear it because it'll probably look better on you than me. But I just figured, let me try it and see if it'll work. All right, so let's get into the press release, and then we'll get into more. And hopefully you guys are hearing me great. Hello on South Africa. You guys are hearing me great on Instagram and all the other platforms. All right, let's delve in. So the press release, not done through Warner Brothers. It's done how it was for originals in 1999. The Variety put it out. Prince's, let me do it swear. I'm not like looking to the side. Prince's classic Sign of the Times Deluxe reissue coming in September with 63 bonus tracks. And hopefully at least some of them you guys have never heard before. While it was not his most commercially successful album, Prince's 87 double set Sign of the Times is widely recognized as the most diverse, creative, and far-reaching outing of his career. Gold Experience 2. 16-track, 90-minute album represents a distillation of countless hours of songs the artist recorded during one of the most fruitful and prolific eras of his career. The album featured tracks from no less than 3 proposed albums that preceded it. Dream Factory, the final set of recordings with The Revolution, and Camille, which is going to be a short solo album by Prince's auto-tuned alter ego. Quincy Jones, have anything to say about that? And a Crystal Ball, a triple album version that was eventually condensed into Sign of the Times. While several albums worth of songs from this era have long circulated on B-sides, bootlegs, what are those, on compilations, they've never been served up in a single set. But they will on September 25th. As you guys saw with the Amazon leak a couple days ago, it had a different date on there. But September 25th is the official date when Prince's estate and Warner Records will release a sprawling reissue of the album, the expanded version of which features 63 bonus tracks. Yes, 63. And 2 complete concerts, including the legendary New Year's Eve set with Miles Davis as 1987 became 1988. A preview track, we already posted that, a version of the unreleased song Witness for the Prosecution. None of you have heard that before, right? And then let's see. It's talking about the Super Deluxe edition on CD will be 8 CDs with 1 DVD, including that New Year's Eve show, and 13 LPs and a DVD, audio only, download and streaming for that. For those, it will not have the 87 New Year's Eve show as part of a download or streaming. It'll be part of that set only. They'll also have a deluxe edition, 3 CD and 4 LP, 180 gram vinyl, download and streaming, and a remastered album, 2 CD, 2 LP, which is a 180 gram peach vinyl, download and streaming. There also is a 7-inch box set that's only available on the estate website. I would jump on that because it's only going to be 1,987 copies pressed is what they're saying. And this does come on the success, at least to the fans and to the critics, about the 1999 Super Deluxe Edition last year. This Sign of the Times Super Deluxe Edition brings fans all the audio material that Prince officially released in 1987, as well as 45 previously unissued studio songs recorded between May 1979, which is I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man track, and July 1987, and a complete live audio performance for the June 20th, 1987 stop on the Sign of the Times tour at Stadium Galgenwaard in the Netherlands. In addition, both CD and vinyl sets also boast the brand new DVD containing the complete previously unreleased, doesn't talk about bootleg that you guys all have in your collection, New Year's Eve benefit concert at Paisley Park on December 31st, 1987. Catherine Anderson, Simone's wife, will be happy to hear that news because she was at that show. It was Prince's final performance of the Sign of the Times tour stage show and his only on-stage collaboration with jazz legend Miles Davis. The Super Deluxe Edition set also features a 120-page hardcover book containing Prince's handwritten lyrics for many of the songs from the era, including the hits You Got the Look, I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man, and Hot Thing. Images from the era taken by Prince's primary photographer in the mid-1980s to early 1990s, the amazingly talented Jeff Katz, plus images of archive assets, including original analog tape reels and studio tracking sheets. The Super Deluxe Edition book is completed with brand new liner notes by Prince's creative peers and friends, Dave Chappelle, in a conversation with photographer Mathieu Bitton, and then separately, something that Lenny Kravitz wrote. I reached out to Mathieu to make sure that we got that right. So there's a conversation between Dave Chappelle and Mathieu that's in there. And then separately, there's something else that Lenny Kravitz wrote for it. Prince's longtime engineer, Susan Rogers, will also have something to say in there and written. Daphne A. Brooks, William R. Kennan Jr., Professor of African American Studies, and Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies at Yale University. That's really great that they're including something like that. Minneapolis radio host and author Andrea Swenson hosts the official Prince podcast, because we're not official, as you guys know, but sometimes that makes us cooler. And Prince scholar Dwayne Tudall. As a companion collector's piece, which we talked about, fans had the opportunity to order a numbered 7-inch single-to-box set strictly limited to 1,987 units and manufactured by Third Man Pressing in Detroit, containing remastered audio for all 4 official 7-inch singles released in 1987, as well as the 2 official Warner Brothers promo singles. The set contains a brand new 7-inch single comprising 2 versions of the previously unreleased track, Witness for the Prosecution. The set is available to order now, the Prince Estate, and through Third Man Records store. Now, that news alone, we're going to get through the tracks. Hey, you guys, good to see you. Making sure I'm not ignoring you. We'll be taking more questions, but I want you guys to interact with each other, but it's a lot of stuff. I have a separate one that has the times of each track, but we'll just keep it on this one just so we can go through it and then discuss stuff that's going in with it. So at the Sign of the Times remastered and expanded editions, you know, you're getting the regular Sign of the Times. Nothing has been changed, but we all know that Sign of the Times, out of all his releases, was in desperate need of a remaster. Desperate. So we're finally getting that along with the extras. So you have Sign of the Times, Playing the Sunshine, Housequake, The Ballad of Dorothy Parker, It, Starfish and Coffee, Slow Love, Hot Thing, Forever in My Life. CD LP 2, although it's going to be a few LPs with that one. Yeah, You Got the Look, If I Was Your Girlfriend, Strange Relationship, I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man. The Cross, It's Going to Be a Beautiful Night, Adore. And the CD3 and LP3 and 4 single mixes and edits, which you guys have complained about, and I'll let you guys go in with that. Although I do feel that the edits do have a place on it. I know that that's what contributes it to being such an expensive set, because you get the Sign of the Times 7-inch single edit, La La La, He 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 7-inch single edit, La La La, He 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 highly explosive 7-inch single edit, If I Was Your Girlfriend, 7-inch single edit. Shockadelica, If I Was Your Girlfriend, B-side. Shockadelica, 12-inch long version. You Got the Look, long look, 12-inch edit. Housequake, 7-inch edit. Housequake, 7 minutes, Moquake, 12-inch edit. I Could Never Take the Place of Your Mad, Fade, 7-inch edit for that. Hot Thing, 7-inch single edit. Hot Thing extended remix. Hot Thing dub version. Wow, where's the 10-minute version of La La Hee Hee? You guys can't get enough of that track, right? Then CD4, LP 5 and 6, Vault Material. I Can Never Take the Place of Your Man, the 1979 demo version. Teacher, 1985 version. All My Dreams, Can I Play With You, featuring Miles Davis. Wonderful Day, original version. Strange Relationship, original version. We're finally going to get that in clear quality, although we should have never heard that one, right? Visions, The Ballad of Dorothy Parker with horns. Wow. Imagine that with Eric Leeds and all of them in the mix. Witness for the Prosecution, version 1. Power Fantastic live in the studio. So it's going to be different than the version that you got on the Hits to B-sides. That's also been circulating. And that says what? And then Love and Sex, A Place in Heaven with Prince's vocals. Colors. I know it's not that Ice-T track for anyone who jumped on after 1988. Crystal Ball, 7-inch mix, so it'll be different. Big Tall Wall, version 1. In a Place in Heaven, backwards. Number 18, In a Large Room with No Light. All tracks are previously unreleased. Doesn't mean that you guys weren't supposed to have them, though. CD5, LP 7 and 8, Vault Part 2. Train, Ain't Over Till the Fat Lady Sings. Eggplant, Prince vocal. That's such a fun track. Everybody Want What They Don't Got. Blanche. Was the Golden Girls around at that time? Anyway, Soul Psychedelicide, The Ball, Adonis and Bathsheba. Not one of Susan Rogers' favorite tracks, by the way. Forever My Life, early vocal studio run through. So that should be interesting because of how it came about in the studio with Susan Rogers, with the vocals kind of slow down over each other, which was a mistake, but Prince said, leave it as is. And that's how it came to be. Crucial with alternate lyrics. 11, The Cocoa Boys. Number 12, When the Dawn of the Morning Comes. Witness for the Prosecution, version 2. It bees like that sometimes. I think that's the sequel to And That Says What. And all tracks, again, were previously unreleased. Then CD6, LP 9 and 10. Emotional Pump, which we've always been told that he offered that to Joni Mitchell later on. Rebirth of the Flesh with the original outro. Number 3, Cosmic Day. I know you guys, a lot of you are excited about that. Number 4, Walking in Glory. Then you have Wally, which is not the version that he destroyed, but it is a version that was previously not circulating. I Need a Man, Promise to Be True, Jealous Girl, version 2. There's Something I Like About Being Your Fool, Big Tall Wall, version 2. A Place in Heaven with Lisa's vocal, Lisa Coleman. Wonderful Day, 12-inch mix. Strange Relationship, 1987 Shep Pettibone Club mix. Shep's remixes of Prince's stuff in that era were amazing, and also with George Michael's Hard Day with the speed of voice and a few other things that Shep did are absolutely essential. Then you have the live set from the Netherlands of June 20th, 1987. We got Intro, Sign of the Times, Playing the Sunshine, Little Red Corvette. You got Housequake, Girls and Boys, Slow Love, Take the A Train, Pacemaker, I Can Never Take the Place of Your Man, along with Hot Thing, 4 by Madhouse, If I Was Your Girlfriend, Let's Go Crazy, When Doves Cry, Purple Rain, 1999, Forever in My Life, Kiss, The Cross, It's Gonna Be a Beautiful Night. And that is an uncirculating soundboard show. So that's pretty awesome. Then the DVD, Miles to Nowhere. Oh, I don't know where I got that title from. Live at Paisley Park, December 31st, 1987. Sign of the Times, Playing the Sunshine, Little Red Corvette, Erotic City, Housequake, Slow Love, Do Me Baby, Adore, I Can Never Take the Place of Your Man, What's Your Name Jam, Let's Pretend We're Married, Delirious, Jack You Off, Drum Solo, 12 by Madhouse, Hot Thing, If I Was Your Girlfriend, Let's Go Crazy, When Doves Cry, Purple Rain, 1999, You Got the Look. Of course, with Purple Rain, you have Odd Lane singing there. They're not mentioning that. And the last track, it's going to be A Beautiful Night medley featuring Miles Davis. All tracks previously unreleased. And again, the video content is exclusive to the physical DVD and will not appear on digital download or streaming versions of the Super Deluxe Edition. Notice it doesn't say Blu-ray, it doesn't say remastered. It will be just a DVD, hopefully cleaned up from what's circulating. So yes, for the vinyl, it's around 300. For the CDs, it's just under 100 right now. And then that box set is going for $99 plus the shipping. You can order it from the Prince Estate or the Third Man Records for that one. All right. Let's delve in, shall we? Like I said, Alone, Sign of the Times needing remaster. I hope the vinyl packaging is amazing because that's a lot of vinyl that could be moving around during shipping. Can I pick it up from the plant and just get it that way so I don't have to worry about the things? But that's an amazing, amazing, amazing set and all those unreleased tracks. And there's got to be something that some people, unless you're Questlove or others, that you guys haven't heard, right? So I look at it like that. And I was trying something different with the hair. I don't think it worked. Forever in My Life, you guys are talking about that. So, and what do you guys think of that? What's coming out? I know you guys have been anticipating it. It's been the worst kept secret in the fan community that it was coming, but it is now here. So I think that's quite awesome. So ordered mines and a couple of tanks. Yes, not only with the vinyl, there is a ton of merchandise that they're selling on the estate website, and I need to look that up with you guys. It's just freaking crazy how much stuff it is. Messenger and see if I can find the link. Probably on the fan page will be easier. It's just so much merch. I saw like peach and black hats, and then trying to just go into that was craziness for sure. But that merchandise is absolutely ridiculous. I think like all together, if you guys ordered one copy of everything with the vinyl, it would be just under $1,000 or just over. I'm sure there's someone that's ordered it all. Bonnie Raitt for I Need a Man, I think he did offer it to her. I don't think, this is how Prince would be, is he would record stuff and give it to people. Wondering Dimensions, the hardcover book. I think it was like 100, I think it's vinyl sized. And I think it's like that for the CDs as well. That's what's making it. Yeah, it isn't just under $100 for the CDs, at least on the estate website. It's showing $159. Then you get that box set, but then special shirts. I mean, and they're awesome. They didn't do all this for Sign of the Times, and you get your little buttons and peach and black mugs, a heart mug. The hot thing tank is pretty freaking hot. And I love, of course, the shot of Prince sitting down, the one that's on this shirt. If you guys can see that. And a long sleeve sweatshirt, the tank top, just, it's got to be like $1,000, right, guys, for all of this, at least one. Pink, you got the look shirt. Well, if I can rock this, I guess I can rock that, right? Sign of the Times tour shirt that was available before, along with the piece, the woman's tank tops. But I think it's close to $1,000. So, someone's asking about on Instagram, have you listened to the witness for the prosecution and do you hear a 2020 remaster? I was only listening to it on my phone, so no, but remember, YouTube doesn't exactly have the best sound quality for audio. Can you guys, with the links, just because it's harder for me to do on the show, I don't want to hear the clacking of the keyboard on the microphone, links from, if you guys know where to order the vinyl, well, it'd just be from the Prince store. Someone put up a link for Gilbert and for others to have it. Yeah. Oh, you got the hot thing tank top last summer. I didn't see that one. And Rodney is saying, and thank you, Rodney, for doing it. 805.98. Is that just the merchandise, the clothes itself? And that's just one of each, not between sizes like I am, between large and medium and stuff that was XL and double XL last year at this time. With the CDs and DVDs, do you get the book or does it only come with the LPs? It comes with the LPs. I'm not sure if it comes with the CDs, but in the press release, it didn't say that it didn't. But I would imagine that's going to be a bigger set with that. Last year, they had this come out, which is just the DVD, but in a special set. And I was able to do the forward on that. But I'm sure that this one will be much better with Dave and Matthew and Lenny and Susan and all the rest. It's going to be amazing. So it's going to be better. Spotify for Witness of the Prosecution as well. Tidal, Spotify, and Apple. It's all on there. Thank you for that, Cassandra, for the track of listening to it. And hopefully someone's providing the link for the Prince Estate store. Says CDs come with the book. There you go, Richard. Thank you so much for that one. CD set is going to be around, if you're ordering it through the estate, around 300. And if you're ordering the CDs through the estate, it's going to be around 160. You may find it less at other places, or your record store could probably really use your business during that time if they're still around. Hopefully they will be. The hot thing concert version I've always preferred. My point being is love the new version or similar. Yes, we're gonna get that hot thing live version. You'll definitely get it from the Netherlands show. It'll be a little bit different on the New Year's Eve show. We will have it. But yes, the live version is always a good thing to have. No digital download for your car, someone's bringing up. Well, at this time, that's just going to be for the DVD of it, but everything else should be it. And thank you, Cassandra, hooking it up again for that. Make sure to click on that inside it. Should be. I'm not touching nothing that's set up behind me, whether it's Baby Yoda or the other guitars. But it isn't props. It's just how I like it. Nikki bringing up the correct thing for Amazon, the price. Although the estate will why are you telling people to get it from Amazon? I didn't tell him. He did. So his Witness is on the set, and it's also on the 7-inch as well. It is on the set, Witness for the Prosecution. It'll be back up on Amazon. The people that pre-ordered the other day on Amazon, now it's on the Amazon site. I would still look if it's on your orders, but it should be. If you want to order from this site, you can do that. Singles set is already sold on Third Man. Check with the Prince Estate, and hopefully if you ordered it through there, like some of us, they're going to get it. I didn't think of Third Man Records till before. Thank you for, that. And then there is great interviews on the German Deluxe set. And there is a way for people in the US, if you hit me up privately, I'll tell you that the US players can play the DVDs on this. Same with just like doing with the one with the Japan release that they had a few years back. And the sound, I think, is better on this one, but the digital quality is better on that Sign of the Times set from last year. Limited cinema release would be cool, yes, but remember that's a different companies that own that, not Warner Brothers, and they haven't exactly shown promotion savvy when it comes that way. Usually, these releases usually have a digital release. Hopefully, there'll be something at Paisley Park that they had last year for $19.99 with Bobby Z being there. The hardcover picture book comes with the vinyl and the CDs, so it'll come with it whether you're ordering on Amazon or the estate. As long as they're getting your money, I think you guys should be fine. Wow. Well, someone provided the link, Michelle, but I appreciate it. Third Man is always dope. Jack White takes special care of all his vinyls. So Jack White has it done there as well. So that's pretty cool that they went there. It wasn't just about talking about that Detroit call. Is the Deluxe from Europe available in the US? Are you talking about the Sign of the Times thing I just showed off? You can order it on Amazon, but I think it's mostly Amazon UK. But again, it will play on the US players for sure. So, you know. So I'm excited about this. I hope you guys are excited about it as well. It's just craziness. Here's hoping that the second half of 2020 is going to be a lot better than the first. Hopefully, we have a lot of things to look forward to in the second half, more than just a set. But we all could use it just as much as Sign of the Times was in desperate need of a remaster. 2020 was in desperate need of an enema, a remaster, and quite a few other things that I will not say right now. Yeah. And what up? Matthew is in the room right now, the guy that was behind the set. So the one who does the interview with Dave Chappelle and who we talked about last night with Andre Simone and his photographs that were used for the video and prints that he is selling right now that go to charity. What would Prince think of this release from the estate? It's hard to imagine that, but you know, this wouldn't be happening under different circumstances. But we all can agree that Sign of the Times was in desperate need of a remaster and all this stuff. As he said before, it was going to be put out. It just wasn't going to be by him. So there you go with it. Of course, you know, in the future, here's hoping we'll be able to have a Dream Factory release, a Camille release, with different things being owned by Sony and different things, you know, that the Prince estate is running that Warner's can't put out. You have the most complete set that you can have possibly right now. With this set. And I think that's important. Some sort, not by the end of the year, suggesting there'll be my other releases of some sort by the end of the year. No, just hoping for a lot of changes here with what's happening with the virus and other things in our world. But I think this is going to be, for the most part, most likely the last release of the year. So save your coins now. Christmas is coming a little bit early, or as someone said before, Princemas. So get up on that. People are missing this Sirius channel. That was how it's going. Can you tell me which one of these tracks you haven't heard yet? And we're looking forward to hearing. We'll get into that another time. Let's focus on this. So appropriate that Sign of the Times is coming out right now with all the craziness in the world, right? And that's why I'm hoping that the second half of this year will be a lot better. Yeah. People's birthdays were today that fell on the release, and people's birthdays are falling around the release of it. So that's kind of cool. And of course, it's always a good thing that you're going to have photos from the amazing Jeff Katz being with the box set. You know, Jeff is a favorite amongst Prince people. That's what it made it so hard for someone like Steve Park to follow someone like him, but they're both amazing in their outright. It's just that when you look at Parade and the Sign of the Times era and even Love Sexy, a lot of that is heralded by fans, and they loved his look during that time period. And of course, Steve was listening to Prince's different ideas that he had that were different from Jeff. And they're both absolutely amazing and completely just uber talented. And Matthew, as a photographer himself, can tell you that. So funny with this comment. Yeah, they got to get that cash in before the new fiscal year, which begins October. This is my birthday gift to myself. That's not exactly true if you want to talk about fiscal years, but they spaced it out between the Sony releases and these releases. And now this gives you enough time to make sure to hit up people for what you want for Christmas, but make sure to get it early before it goes out of print like the 1999 set. Yes, and the DVD comes with the releases. Also, are some of the Vault tricks also remixed by the same guy that did the originals? Well, you have Susan Rogers in there, and Susan Rogers was a person that was the studio engineer for it. So you have her being involved. So I think that's quite important. So, yeah. Jeff is great, but I don't have $2,000. I'm with you. You know, if Jeff wants me to like clean around his house or stuff to get a print, that'd be pretty cool. I saw Questlove last year. He put it on his Instagram stories or whatever. Like, I think he ordered like everything that Jeff had at the time, which was amazing. I guess we have Liv up in the room too. What up? People that worked for him, they're also fans. Yeah, Susan Rogers working on this is major. And I do believe that Susan should be included because this is something that she was involved in. And, you know, because sometimes I know that Prince would mention Susan by name, but this is definitely one of those things. Yeah, don't look into this. More people as a release date that was supposed to be a secret and it didn't and got out accidentally. Don't think that's why. It's a great album to have. Anyone want to sponsor me $1,000? Me first. Got to get that merch, man. I'm just gonna like not be on that site. If anyone wants to hook me up, let me know. But some of that stuff is just amazing. That hot thing tank top, and of course sweaters. And they didn't have this in the thing, but I still believe it's on the store right now. It's quite soft, and apparently it makes me look buffer than I am because someone's comments that I look quite buff. But like people were asking if Jordan pulls the shoes with the shirt. It's definitely the shirt. So Kevin says, thank you for helping me get the ticket link to the San Francisco DNA Lounge shows. Always give you credit. Thank you, Kevin. Glad to be a part of that. Yes, Robert, his book is supposed to follow next year in March. He's still working on it. He gets asked about that a lot. The Purple Rain sessions that he did is an amazing book. Basically, the Prince Bible. The Sign of the Times one for this era should be pretty amazing. The movie DVD, again, that was just released. It's always released on different things because the copyright isn't owned by Warner Brothers. When he did the release, originally Warner's allowed him to put it out separate of the Warner Brothers deal. It was released in theaters here in the US at the time called Cineplex Odeon, which was a division of Universal. Now they have other things, but that's the main thing, is it doesn't follow under the copyright of doesn't fall under the copyright for that. And I think already, I just think it's funny that people are they get the Sign of the Times info and they're wanting to know when the next release is. So that's going to be crazy. But yeah. Anyone know if Bernie Grumman did the mix? Good question. I don't see his name being credited in that, but he has done some of the other things that have come out from the estate. Can't get that tank top picture out of my head now, right? It's a great photo. Relevant to the date, 9/29, anything? Well, it's 9/28 here. There's other things going on. I mean, did they pick Sign of the Times for, how do I put it? For it being the anniversary of Purple Rain to make the announcement. So there could be something to that, but I think it was supposed to be earlier this month as well. So how many ex-fan members will be involved in promoting the release, interviews, etc.? That's a good question. Hopefully with the official Prince podcast with Andrea, they'll be able to get some people like Levi Cicerin and others. So, it'll be really, really, really cool to have those things. And we're being advised that Bernie did the remastering for the coming set. At least we didn't see it in the credits, but it's more than likely possible that he did that for sure. So, yeah. Let's see what's going on. Of course, I have someone knocking at the door. Never had that unless I'm doing something live. Ordered the 7-inch box today. Tomorrow I'll happily visit my local record store to order the Peach vinyl and the vinyl and CD box sets. Hopefully they'll have it on their pre-orders list to do. That's cool to support your local record stores for sure. Cool if they release more stuff on 4/3/21, right? Well, that'll be next year. Yeah, for sure. GoFundMe. Damn, I should have had like my little thing going on. Give me 1 minute, guys, just to figure something that's going on. Give me a minute. I'll hit you guys up after a month. I didn't know where else I was going to schedule it right now. Right. Appreciate it. Thanks. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. This is about doing stuff live. I apologize. And of course, now we're going to have like silence during the dang show. I got to edit that out. See what time is that? 37. Okay, edit it out. Yes, make sure to grab that limited edition single set. So Leroy Bennett, definitely get him on. Haven't heard the Peach and Black one. I'm sure that was amazing. I didn't know that they already had him on. So, oh man, sorry. I hate when stuff like that happens. So, damn. Did I get to all your guys' questions? I hate that happened, but they weren't stopping from knocking. Man, I really wish the original Wally was saved. I think we all do, but it wasn't on that. So, Baby Yoda. So, hold on a second. Yeah, I should have Baby Yoda come on and talk to you guys, but I just worry about the live stuff. So, you know. Yeah. Trying to cool it down. They do, but you tend to get stung by import fees, which is true. Wish they weren't, wish they had like a distributor. Maybe if Rocket Pool has some of them, you guys can get it from there. So you won't have to worry so much about the fees. Getting a message up in here. Why does it go to that screen first? All right, definitely. Damn, I hate saying them so much. I'm assuming the live discs are based on a film concert. Somewhat, but it's not the same as a live show at all. So Susan for an interview would be cool. That would be a long show. That may rival Scotty's. So no shipping for UK peeps. That's good for the super deluxe editions. A cassette, no, but it was destroyed. At least that's what Susan has always said. So, yeah. Just absolute craziness. Crap. Super Deluxe Edition are doing a good deal. Yeah. Anything else that you guys are looking forward to on a 33-minute version of Beautiful Night? Yes, that's going to be quite long. What I think about the guitar auction. I wish that the tax bill was settled first before all these auctions. That's why I don't publicize them in any way. The black box I was holding up was the Japanese release of Sign of the Times, the movie from a few years ago with a booklet and postcards. So, you know, yeah. This is the greatest day ever. Who would have been saying that about 2020, right? But like I said, here's hoping for a better second half with a lot of change and a lot of unreleased music. So, yes, Paisley Vegan, get that pre-order in. Maybe we should be wrapping up so you guys can be all over it. And we're going to have links for the playback of the Prince estate, the track list, and other things, and how to donate to the show if you guys want. Maybe it'll have to be a peach and black donation thing just to get all that merch. That'll be on a separate show. For us that don't know, can you run down how you got so connected to Prince? Haven't heard. Let's do for another show, not from this special. The only reason I'm getting the deluxe is because in a large room with no light. Just for that one, not the other stuff that comes with it. Starting saying I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the Sign of the Times Super Deluxe. Come take my money, the Prince estate. There's going to be so many gifs at me with the take my money thing, right? The end of September is the release date. Who has the rights to Parade Under the Cherry Moon? Warner's has that for a little bit longer when it comes to Purple Rain, Under the Cherry Moon, and Graffiti Bridge. So, yeah. Poor Susan gets an awful rep, but she did epic work to get the concerts recorded so well. I wouldn't say she got an awful rep. I think that just Prince, would say stuff. We all know how talented Susan is. He just didn't want one person going through the vault is all and being charged of it. So, yeah. Let's see. Man, it's glad that this day finally came and we have all this information out and this release to look forward to. There'll be more coming on. Before we wrap it up, because we covered everything earlier on and other stuff, I want to know what you guys are mostly looking forward to. And I'm just curious, are people going to be buying multiple sets? Are you guys going to be buying multiple, or is it a thing to where you're going to get one, or eventually you want to get multiple sets? Because I think this thing may go out of print pretty quickly, and that's not just the singles. So, yeah. If anyone's complaining about price, if you're a true fan, it's the best money you'll ever spend. And remember, we weren't supposed to have some of that stuff, and we all kind of a majority of us said, hey, if he releases it officially, we'll get it. So you're finally getting some of that stuff and then remastered as well. So it'll be the best sound quality you can get. Super Deluxe savings account, $25 a week for the next 3 months. Man, and that merch better not go out of stock quickly on the estate aside from that 7-inch collection, because sometimes it's like you try to save up the money, then you go to the estate store and they're out of your size. So, I'm just going to get the big one. You're talking about this set, right? I'm getting one. Okay. Cassandra's already rolling her eyes at me. I can hear it from here. A set plus t-shirts and buttons. I almost thought that said bottoms. I'd be like, they were selling bottoms too. CD, DVD only here. Can't afford LP and CDs. Got to get that Rekka player for sure. I got a couple now, and I'm just thankful that I've been collecting vinyl for so long, and we get Sign of the Times for the older version for $1.99, if you can believe that. I'm going to have to break out credit card for some merch. See, I don't ever deal with credit so much. That's not a bad idea. I may buy several versions of this release and give some away. Hey, it must be nice to be Sterling's friend, huh? Ladies, gentlemen. Probably the CD set and the Peach vinyl LP I will buy. Just one of each. Just ordered the 7-inch box set while I figure out what else. Overwhelmed, right, Judy? It's like get that 7-inch box set and then figure out everything else. You need to get more women's size style merch V-neck. Hopefully, Christine, they're paying attention to you. Let me bring that one on screen. Sorry, I haven't been putting a lot of stuff on screen, but when you don't have a guest, and I want to make sure you guys are into it. Ellis is going to buy all the merch. I don't have much from this era besides original CD and 12-inch singles. Come on, Alice, you're lying. Nikki, the set's incredible for everything that includes. Everything will be 10 hours over music. Right? Some people are lucky to have a freaking career that's 10 hours. And he has just one release, one time period. That's that. Already bought the 7-inch set. Will likely pony up the money for the Super Deluxe CD set and a similar LP set. Do you think we can get this in the UK? Yeah, I believe those are being ordered, but people are talking about it being a little bit extra with some of the surcharges. Make sure to get from Super Deluxe and then Rocket Pool as well. Could help you out. Getting the CD box set, shirts. All right, Dorothy, that's cool. What, I have to kiss someone? All right. I don't know what to even say right now. This just makes me so happy, right, Jason? The early heads up is cool. Time to do the math. Like maybe that's what it is. Everything being planned the way it was with the Questlove and the accidental track list, and then Amazon a couple days ago giving you a little bit of heads up on the price. But we like official press releases here and making sure that everything gets done. We could have made multiple shows about this and had you guys tune in and got the views up, but I'd rather just give you the news, not the BS. Can't afford that. This is on the way. Bought 2-inch 7-inch box sets. I'm buying one Super Deluxe CD and vinyl. I'm having 2 Peach also. Buying 2 Peach also. I have the rest of my life to pay this off. Well, hopefully 2020 won't be the rest of our lives then, right? Grateful to have the original and the bootlegs. No, for real, I was a broke kid back then. Not that much. I was a kid back then, so I didn't get nothing. They're like, why are you liking this, Prince? Much like Michael Jackson, he's safe. 33 years in the making, we all can breathe once again. LOL. What up, Germany? I appreciate you guys. We try to give you a show that is at your time zone. Views are decent. We still get more in the US times that we like. See? We gave you a test, although this was a last minute show announced. Chime of the Dimes, Warner's new release. It's so weird calling them Warner Records now and not Warner Brothers, but okay. I may buy CDs first, LPs is next. I need the powers that be to make that 1999 Super Deluxe available. And again, in print. I would try to look for that if you can find it in your record stores and they open back up. Very excited to hear Wally Remastered. Some people are excited to hear it all and go from these things. All right. I think that we are all very, very, very happy about this release. Sorry, I got distracted early on. It's just kind of messed me up a little bit. And yeah, so there was a 12-inch cover for Dorothy Parker's version on this set, the 12-inch mix. That's what we were being told, but don't hold me to it. Thank you, Germany, for the love. And yes, Adonis and Bathsheba finally officially being released. You know, they did put up the lyrics to that in the MPG magazine, either issue 1 or 2 in the mid-90s. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys so much for joining us live. Wish they would have the super set in Peach. Yeah, that would be a little bit harder, but at least you're getting it remastered, the 180 gram and other stuff. So psyched for this release. Going to get this Super Deluxe. All right. Where did I get the shirt I'm wearing? From the estate. The estate store should still have it. The other things, not so much. And yeah, so there it goes on it. 1000 magazine too. Yes, that's correct, which I finally was able to obtain earlier this year. Yes, the lyrics for that. Pretty awesome. And here's hoping they'll have like an LA release party or something, like a small thing they have like for Purple Rain Deluxe and not just a thing at Paisley. Crazy part is the fact that there's more stuff. Why did that go away? More stuff, unreleased content that they could have used but didn't use yet. Exactly. And that's pretty amazing when you think about it. All right. Andre's having a show over there, y'all. Thank you again for your time. And if you want to hit me up on social media to ask any questions that I've gone to, just give me time to get back to you on it. Really appreciate you guys. Looking forward to this release. Don't know how I'm going to get that merch. We'll figure stuff out in those sets. But very awesome. Talking about the shirt or talking about something else? Hit me up later just so I'm thinking. Yeah. All right, guys. A release party would be great. Definitely UK and elsewhere. We'll see what happens, but hopefully something will happen at Paisley Park and we'll all be safe. All right, I'm going to sign off on Instagram first and do Facebook Live, but thank you guys so much. Appreciate you and much love. Till next time. Keep it funky, y'all. All right, and thank you guys so much for tuning in and doing this. I just figured let's not wait until 6 to do the show. Let's do it now. At least it's out there for you guys to watch at any time and listen to. Virtual release party would be cool. Yes, we'd have to work out with the estate and make sure that certain things would be able to get done in a timely manner. So, yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much. We're all in this together with what's going on. Apparently, we're going to be all in this together with our pre-orders and orders and tank tops and everything else. Cool. Thank you guys for joining the hit and run version of the Dr. Funk show. Appreciate you guys so much. Pardon the hair. I look cooler in the mirror than it did. Gonna sit down when I'm doing the hair. Got a chair for that. All right, guys. Thank you again so much. You guys can donate, do whatever you want, but I don't think we're getting that because everyone's got to worry about getting their set and getting their merch. Okay? But much love, everyone. Till next time, keep it funky.